And the basic question is, when did you notice that you were erased?
According to the Connecticut State Department of Education, there are stark demographic differences between students and educators. During this present school year, students of color make up 55% of the student population in Connecticut, while only 12% of educators statewide hail from underrepresented groups. Manchester Public Schools is recognized as one of the most diverse districts in the state, with 75% of students identified as non-white. However, only 21% of teachers in Manchester are educators of color. While this is higher than the state average, Manchester recognizes its need to grow the diversity within its staff.
One of the things that we're fighting against is people are not going into education, and even worse, with males of color are not going into education.
The Department of Human Capital and Talent Development is one of the many departments within Manchester that works to promote diversity in hiring and retention. This effort is not always seamless. During the 2024-2025 school year, the department's goal was to increase educator diversity by 2.5%, but they fell short, only reaching 2%. This department isn't the only branch of Manchester schools with change in mind. The Department of Race and Equity embraces increasing diversity as one of its goals. Dr. Diane Claire Kearney, a recognized advocate, leads the department. She and Nicholas Jones share the same vision: being intentional in recruiting a diverse staff as a key tenet of the hiring process.
I think that has everything to do with leadership, and how you're recruiting and what questions are you asking at the interviews, are they rooted in racial equity?
It's one thing to recruit a diverse staff. It's another mission to retain that talent. This is a charge that Claire Kearney takes to heart.
I wouldn't be mad if we didn't prioritize recruiting. I'd be upset if we didn't prioritize retention, because they'll come and they'll leave. And a lot of times the reason why people leave doesn't necessarily have to do with the operation, with what they're doing. It's how they're showing up and how they're perceived.
This isn't just an incentive that matters to policymakers. It matters to kids too.
Having somebody in the classroom that looks like them, not even just looks like them, but understands them on a deeper level, like their background, gives them the comfortability to confide in that teacher.
Manchester and the state of Connecticut as a whole are working diligently to recruit an inclusive and diverse staff. Through an increase of staff retention, students can look forward to seeing their shared experiences in the faces and voices of their teachers. From Manchester, for FOX61 Student News, this has been Noelia Diaz reporting.